Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kasandi. I'm going to address a request by one of us. The request is all about interview experience and the travel experience while landing at the POE. You can say it POE or you can say um, port of entry or point of entry, depending with how you'll understand it. Okay, guys. So um, my interview experience was amazing because the consular was a young girl. She was so accommodative. She gave me chances to explain my answers. Yeah, so she really wanted to help me, guys. Unlike some people, when they go there, the consular wants to finish just quickly and do other stuff or attend to another selectee. But on my case, she took time with me. We took like about almost 5 to 6 minutes. Yes, none of my derivative was asked any question. None. What they did, my 10-year-old and myself and my husband had to raise our hands and swear that whatever we are going to say is going to be true and truth to the best of our knowledge. That's it. The rest of the questions was addressed by me because it was directly directed to me. Now, I remember there's a video I've done about the questions that I was asked. I am not going to dwell on that again, guys. There's a video on that. You can scroll down and check the videos that I've done about my questions that I was asked. Okay. Now, the time when my visa was approved and we got a notification from the DHL. DHL is an international organization that delivers like parcels. So in our country, I had to register with one of the DHL offices, which was nearest. And that's when I got a notification that they have our parcel with the tracking number that I should go and pick. So I did wait for like 2 days after the message I was sent through the mail, and I went and collected our parcels. Our parcel included the big yellow envelopes with our passports. Inside it was our visas, okay? Then after collection, because I had to confirm that with the passports, I had to open one of the envelopes. In fact, I opened mine there. I checked, I saw there was a visa inside it. And the envelopes, it's yellow in color. You should never tamper with it, guys. I just had to open the ones that had our passport, and this other envelope, I had to keep it safe until when I was at the port of entry is when I did what? I got it out and give it out to the custom officer who called my name. So after getting the visas, I had to book for flight tickets. And yes, I got Qatar Airways, had some offers. I'm trying to look where I kept the tickets. Immediately I find them, guys. I'll do a video on the cost of our flights and medicals plus the interview all together so that I can bring you collective information about all the expenses that I used, okay? So that you get at least some little idea on what to do. Now, when I had booked for the flight, we booked like on 14th, and on 16th we traveled. Because we had taken Qatar Airways, we had to travel through Qatar Airport. So that is where our first stopover was. And at Qatar Airport, we had to stay there for like 2 hours before boarding the next flight to DFW. Okay, DFW in Texas. So, guys, the journey really needs you not to get tired. It really needs you to like have support. Support is very important, and my family really rendered me enough support. My friends, my colleagues at work were very supportive. In fact, I remember um, an evening before I went for the interview, I was missing like 90,000 Kenya shillings. Okay, so guys, support, it's very important. As much as you would love not to tell people about this journey after you've won that lottery, do you know what? You still need people to support you. I don't know how you guys will go about it, but in my case, I just had to tell people because for sure I had no money kept aside that was gonna cater for everything, eh? As much as this journey was concerned. So I had to get some potential people who would come in and give me support, guys. Okay, I really value every person in my life. I value them because for sure they come with a purpose in your life. Guys, at the port of entry when we arrived, um, we had like I had to inquire because there were many queues at that area, and so I had to inquire where the DV people are queuing. And lucky enough, I got a person who like assisted me to get the queue for the DV people. And I went and queued there with my family. The queue was very long, but it was moving. So as we got next to be attended to, um, we were attended to by a gentleman, a middle-aged thing like that, and he asked me where we were going, the name of the host, the address to be particular. Yeah. And so I told him all the information. And yeah, he cleared me and told me there's a room that I was supposed to head to. Before we headed to that room and he gave me my passport, my daughter, who was 17-year-old, like she got sick in the aeroplane. So at the area where we were taking like our passport and being supposed to hand over the yellow envelope, my daughter threw there where the officer was, and everything had to stop. The officer just like told the queue that was behind me to go to the next person who was attending to others, and he had to attend to my daughter. He took my daughter in, they took care of her, they made sure she's clean. Then the housekeeper came and got rid of the mess there. And so everything went smoothly, guys, until my name was called in by another officer who, by good luck, this officer was a Kenyan, guys, and he started to talk to me in Swahili. And I was so happy, guys, because do you know what, guys? I've not talked about this. My my yellow envelope, mine to be specific, in the aeroplane while we were like coming to the US after we had boarded a flight from Qatar. we were served some food, and my daughter was asleep, and I had kept aside some drinks. When she wakes up, she will take. Do you know, guys, when she woke up, she like walked up while throwing her hands and feet all over until the drinks had to spill on the bag that I was carrying the documents, guys. I did not keep it in the cabin because I was afraid it might get lost. So I had to sit with the envelope in my bag, that were envelopes in my bag, and the spillage went to it went specifically to my yellow package. Guys, at some point it had some wear and tear at the edges, so I was afraid. I didn't know what we will like I didn't know what will be done at the port of entry when they see it. Lucky enough, this guy just took it and just smiled. I was ready to explain to him, but he never like asked me about it. He just took uh, there's a there's like um, a small pinch he used to just open it carefully and got the information from there. It was still okay, intact, but there was some tear, and it was like so confusing, guys. I was like, I don't know whether we are going to be sent back to Kenya. I was just afraid, guys. But lucky enough, the guy just felt mercy for me, and he allowed us in, guys. And I was cleared, and our passport were given unto us. Yeah, that's it. So when we were cleared, we waited for my host because there was internet in the airport. So I had to like um, talk to my host and tell her that we have arrived. And then she told me in the next like 30 minutes she will be there. And for sure, after like 45 minutes, she came and picked us, and she took us home with them. Okay. I thank God that she had two cars. So since we were five with five suitcases, it was enough for the two cars to carry everything. Okay, guys, this journey for sure needs a person who is really willing to support you, because my host has been so supportive. You know, she was so supportive. She has been so supportive up to now. That very moment when I needed the documents to go to the embassy, she did it so fast, and it was so amazing, guys. I was so like stranded because I think she did not understand the documents that I needed and why. But the moment she understood, she sent them so fast, and I was so happy, guys. And up to now, she's still my support system, like linking me up with friends, with opportunities, with the information that I need to have in Texas. She's really there for me, and even making sure I know how to drive, yeah, and making sure all is well. We've kept the relationship so well, guys. I want to tell you guys, never, never, ever, even if you have misunderstandings with your host, please never badmouth your host. Your host is like your family, the real family you need in this US. You can never make it for sure when you despise your host. No matter the challenges, just please, guys, just keep it right in place. Keep the communication flowing with the respect, guys, and you will grow. And one day you'll become a host to somebody. So try to emulate good characters that you just learned from your host. I'm so much willing, guys, to host in the future some of the DV lottery selectees, and I pray that God makes it possible for me to like make it happen, because I love like being of help to somebody. I love being part of that story, guys. Okay, thank you, guys. It was nice talking to you. In the next video, I'll be addressing the expenses, the total expenses that costed me, from medical to tickets and interview. Okay, I hope to see you soon. Bye.